The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A shot over the desert reads the words YASDB. Children run across the playground with the words great opportunities. Hands wave in the air in the gym. Words thriving community as people walk through a park and an athlete throws a javelin. Children play in the playground. A teacher coaches with the words your future is here.
Hashtag join ASDB with a QR code leading to ASDB Teamworks applications page. The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
Why ASDB feature prominently on the screen. Children walk down a corridor. Football players run down the field with the words great opportunities. A coach chats with his basketball team. Teacher interacts with students in a classroom. Young children walk down a corridor with the words thriving community. Children line up and watch a presentation with the words rewarding careers. Children wave and smile at the camera with the words your future is here read over children playing a basketball game.
Hashtag join ASDB with a QR code leading to ASDB Teamworks applications page.
And here we go, folks. Third game of the day. Third day of WSBC. Teams in competition. Washington Terriers. Bark! They're led by the Robinson family. That's number 11, Julian Robinson. On the opposite side now, Utah Eagles boys team. Squall! They're led by Nikki Stewart and the Four Seasons. That's Nick Stewart, number 23. Here's tip-off. Right away, over to Washington. What'd I tell you? Robinson putting it up. 2 on the board. 6 seconds into the game. Goodness gracious. Quick warning to our listening viewers. The alliteration Olympics will continue. That's another 2 on the board for Washington. Here comes Utah now. That's number 10, Julio Flores. Stolen by Robinson. Putting 2 more on the board. Nick Stewart. Not suited up. He's in his tracksuit. He might not be playing today. We'll see. Here's number 4 now, Oliver Keys. Oliver Keys over to number 22. That's Keaton Heiner. Keaton trying to put it up. It's not there. Along with him, number 24, Bashar Kake. And finally, number 5, getting some minutes on the hardwood today, Jacob Merkley. And here we go. Now that's number 24, Evan Stromberg for the Washington Terriers, putting a little bit up. And here we go. Flores being able to keep that reception to himself. Here goes Keys. Play that funky music. Couldn't hit it though. And here we go. Robinson just putting another 2 on the board. That score as it stands. Dime, zip. Translation, 10-0. Robinson, steal over Keys. Not able to get it. Robinson getting his own rebound. Goodness gracious. And here's Nathan Yerkes. The yerk jerk motion, and a whistle is called. A whistle is called. Come on now, folks. A whistle is blown. Robinson intercepting that pass off Merkley. Robinson eating the competition. Check, please. And this is going to be a quick timeout. And look who just took his shirt off. Subbing in. That's number 32, John Dietz. Holy smokes. Utah Eagles looking. Thank you, buzzer. Utah Eagles looking to unleash a little firepower. Trying to light the cannon on these Terriers. Bark. I agree, buzzer. Utah breaking from that brief huddle now. Here's Yerkes. Out to Robinson. Robinson looking for it. Off the knees. And who's on the reception but Dietz? Over to Flores. Flores into Keys. Keys almost there. Recovered. That's number 5, Kobena White Star. Here's Yerkes. Rock 'em, sock 'em, leave 'em in the dust. That's Nathan Yerkes putting 2 up on the board. Don't let him get to the 3-point line. He's lethal. I thought they outlawed that here. Oliver Keys now, number 4. Driving, working against him. Number 2, Lorenzo Fortunato for the Terriers. Keys able to find number 24, Bashar. Ball's the other way. Uh-oh, Yerkes with the layup. Well, all right, we might have a new contender for the paint master position. That's Yerkes, putting 4 points up from the paint just in the first quarter here. And here's Dietz, 32, putting a shot up. Yes, sir, Dietz. That's rebounded by White Star. Robinson on the far reception here. Fortunato, White Star, Stromberg driving. Oh no. Look whose tracksuit just came off. And Yerkes. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Nathan Yerkes with the 3. But folks, we need to look out. Number 23 just took his tracksuit off. Who is that? That's Nicky Stewart. He's the leader of this gosh darn organization. And he's about to tap in. Next to him, the other stinger. That's number 22, Leo Riley, about to come into the game too. Make this a fair fight. Here we go. Yerkes got the ball over to White Star. White Star out to Fortunato. Stromberg getting a little for himself. Just giving it over. Here come the subs. White Star going to take a seat on the bench. Coming in for him, number 21, Ty Gonzalez. All right. Here come the Utah Eagles now. Fully loaded. We're talking Herbie, big time. Here's Stewart into Flores. Flores getting mixed up in the paint there. And that's going to be a foul. Looks like that's on the Terriers. Number 21, his first of the game. Again, that's Ty Gonzalez. And here go the Eagles. They're looking to soar. Look at Riley able to stop it before the backcourt violation. Riley working against Robinson here. And Yerkes. 2 men on him. Over to Keys. Over to number 23, that's Stewart. Stewart put it up. And there's Fortunato giving Stewart just a little pat on his head, saying, I like your game, friend. Oh no. About to come into the game. Number 4, Lawan Malone, subbing out Yerkes. Oh my gosh, and Malone is wearing some really cool shoes. He's been wearing them all tournament. I like it a lot. They're lime green. Here's Keys now. Keys looking for an open personnel, and it's Diets right in the paint. Keys with the rebound. Attempts no good. Oh snap, another foul on Gonzalez. Second of the game here, back-to-back fouls. He fouls me not. Here's Keys at the free throw line. Keys putting it up. Just a little something, a major third, if you will. Can you do it again? Keys, make a chord. Yes, he can. Keys making a major triad on the hardwood this morning. Here's Robinson over to Malone. Fortunato, top of the arc. Here's Malone. Stromberg looking for it. And that ball's out of bounds. Now that we've got some of our starting players in for that Utah Eagles lineup, the nest is looking fortified. It's looking strong, developed. Eagles team looking to hold defense on their side of the court here. Fortunato with the ball. Uh-oh, you just left Robinson wide open, but he missed. Into the hands of Keys. Keys already made a major triad. Can he make a 7th chord? He's looking for it. And that's going to be a foul on number 2 for the Terriers. Lorenzo Fortunato. That bite's got a sting. Bark, bark. Here's Keys. He made a chord earlier. Can he make a 7th? Not quite. Keys looking for a dominant chord here. Not quite. Recovered by Fortunato. Keys gonna have to stick with that major triad for now. You can come back to it later. That score, folks, 19-2 Terriers. Seems to be a few mismatches on the court. Stewart working on Stromberg. Stromberg coming down with that reception. Here's Malone, set the 3-point line. Here's Robinson looking for something. And a travel call on Robinson. Pack your bags, buddy. You're going on vacation. All expenses paid. 3 nights, 2 days for Robinson. Travel call. Meanwhile, who's this? Up to play. Oh, that's just number 4, Oliver Keys. Over to Riley. A minute left to go in this first. Riley putting it up nearly into the hands of Flores. Gonzalez able to come away with it. Flores maybe looking to steal there. Again, leaving Robinson open. What's that about? Here come the Terriers. They're in the Eagles' nest. Eagles. Sharp beaks, even sharper talons. I wouldn't mess with them. Stromberg doesn't care. He's putting it up. Blocked by Stewart. Malone looking to steal. Malone's got the ball back in his hands. Here's Robinson with the layup. That's 2. Flores for the 3. Not there. Stewart with the block into the hands of the Riley. Nikki Stewart in the 4th seasons, almost closing out the first quarter with a three-pointer. Not quite there, though. They're both going to head to the bench. As it stands, that score, 21-2. Can they make something more out of it? I have to say, I wouldn't mind if Evan Stromberg made Stromboli out of this defense here. Quick update on the secondary competition occurring here at WSBC. That's the battle of the best shoes. So far, Washington Terriers assistant coach Randall Smith is nearing the lead. He's got custom Air Force Ones for the Washington Terriers team. Pretty sweet. And after that whistle shatters my eardrums, it's Utah. Attempts no good. Terriers coming away with it. Robinson out to Malone. Robinson in the wing, into Stromberg. Gonzalez trying to put it up. Another loud whistle lets me know that didn't work. These are simply the rules of basketball, folks. Now here we go. Stewart, Keys, over to Riley. Malone right on him. Riley's like, leave me alone. No, sir. Flores trying to come down with it. Nothing. Here's Malone. Over to Fortunato. Fortunato putting three up. Over to Stewart. Stewart now driving, looking for something. He's got a little crossover move. Pass inward. Stewart, he's in the wing, trying to beat Malone. Tossing it over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez serious on the rebounds, looking like a vintage Dennis Rodman. Love the stride too. Stewart telling Flowers, get up after Robinson, friend. Wow, beautiful move. Malone into Gonzalez. Gonzalez into the net, putting two on the board. Washington coach, interesting tactic he's imparting on the defense here. Telling them all to look like airplanes. Put your hands out, look like an airplane. And there it is. Stewart, oh what a night. Late December back in 63 points on the board. Here's Fortunato with the ball. That score, by the way, folks, 23-5. Fortunato got a little space, so does Malone. Now that we got our starters in, that 19-0 is turned into 23-5. Utah trying to seal this deficit. Utah able to come away with it. Here's Riley down the stretch. Beating Malone. Can you do it, Riley? 21. Could not do something for me. Missed opportunity there. The ref pointing at the Washington coach, blowing his whistle, lets me know they're taking a 30-second timeout. Very interesting decisions by the refs here. They're both wearing shoes that are matte. They're not glossy, and neither of them have logos. We haven't seen this tactic from any previous referees thus far. I wonder how that's going to affect gameplay. Here we go. Washington Terriers. Fortunato, top of the arc. Looking over to Robinson. Here's Robinson. Over to Fortunato. Gonzalez got some space. Gonzalez into the hands of Keys. Keys, can you make a major seventh? You could go a sharp 9. No, not quite there. Robinson now over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to put it up. Gonzalez saying, dude, where's my car? 2 points on the board for Gonzalez. Stewart with the no look. Nearly there from Keys. Keys trying desperately to build that Lydian modal chord. And here's Robinson all alone. Robinson all alone again. Just can't wait to be on his own again. Stewart, Robinson, Clash of the Titans. Robinson doesn't have it. Stewart's like, I knew you couldn't. That's why I didn't even bother blocking you. Intercepted. Stromberg. Remember, Stromberg's looking to make Stromboli of this defense. What did I tell you? All Robinson wants to do is be alone. Robinson on his lonerism game. Oliver Keys here. Keys looking to make a move. That's intercepted. It's Keys. Robinson. Robinson's going to wait up for the rest of the group. Here's Fortunato calling a play, top of the arc, over to Malone. Malone, Gonzalez, Robinson, Malone, Gonzalez, Stromberg. Goodness gracious, Evan Stromberg making homemade pasta out of that Eagles defense. Here's Stewart into Keys. Keys in the paint. Keys able to make that dominant 7th chord. That's a major triad on the bottom and a minor 7th up top. Oliver Keys playing the blues on the court this morning. Meanwhile, Eagles territory. Utah, Eagles nest, able to stop Terriers from getting anything going. But the Terriers reclaim possession. They're going to come barking back. Bark, bark. Fortunato calling the rock star play with his right hand. Here's Stromberg. The rockstar play is no good. He might have read it from the poster on the southern wall. Other sayings include awesome, proud you, great job, and you rock. He could have borrowed it from you rock. An additional poster reads, you got this. That score, by the way, 31-7. That's another pass into the hands of Stromberg. Robinson making Riley miss. Over to the hands of Malone. Malone trying to get a shot off. Not there. Stromberg. Stromberg going ravioli, tortellini, and spaghetti. That's tricolor pasta on the defense. Here's Riley now putting something up. Keys not even attempting the rebound. Uh-oh. Robinson doesn't have it. Where are the fundamentals of basketball here, folks? Stewart trying to keep it in bounds. It's not there. Robinson over to Malone. Malone, right wing. Robinson, top of it. Look at Robinson. Sharing the ball. Doing a little pass. And who else is in the game, by the way? Except for number 3, Dimas Cepeta. Him and his brother, remember, they traded shoes at the top of this tournament. So they each have one pink, one green. I don't know how to feel about it. Here's Gonzalez. Robinson. Oh my goodness, Malone with the move into Stromberg. Back out to Malone. They gave him some space. He didn't have it though. 15 seconds left. And a whistle being blown means basketball things are occurring. My co-host agrees. Look who's coming into the game now. That's number 5, Jacoby Merkley. Coming out of the game, number 32, John Dietz. He's been playing hard. That's not up for debate. Here comes Stewart. Stewart, Riley up. Nearly there. That's the end of the first half. This score has me questioning, do you believe in life after love? That's 33-7. See you in a few minutes here, folks.
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
To truly give ASDB a chance and give ASDB the opportunity to show you what the school and the agency is all about, allowing them to not just change your career, but change you as a person.
Fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, Learn and Grow with Us. Apply today.
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
ASDB has contributed so much to my life. I grew up attending ASDB, and when I graduated and left, I noticed just how much of what I learned here during my time I could use and apply to my life. And now, I'm back here as an instructor, and I'm able to give back. And this is because of my time here as a student and how beneficial it really was. Here on campus, everyone has communication access, and I can communicate with anyone. It doesn't matter if you're deaf or hearing, and if you know sign language or you don't, everyone has access to an interpreter. And for the students, I think it's just great that deaf, hard of hearing, sighted, or not sighted students have the opportunity to communicate and participate in sports. I've had the wonderful experience of working as a teacher, a coach, and a tutor. And all these opportunities are because of ASDB, and I don't know where I would be. So yes, ASDB has given me a lot, and it could do the same for you as well.
The interview fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, Learn and Grow with Us. Apply today.
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
How did I get here? Well, I got my master's in deaf ed at U of A. I did my internship here. I student taught in the high school, ELA, and I've been here for 20 years now. If you love teaching and you love children, ASDB is the best place to be.
The interview fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, Learn and Grow with Us. Apply today.
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
The words Why Arizona feature prominently on the screen against a backdrop of a night time-lapsed video. The words natural sights appear across beauty shots of different areas in Arizona, from the desert to lakes. Burrow walks through a western town. There are more beauty shots of Arizona, including a lake and a street down the middle of an old mining town. Shots of hiking trails appear. The words City Life flash across the screen. Drone shots highlight downtown Phoenix, the Cardinal Stadium, Paradise Valley, Scottsdale. The words "and ASDB" feature on the screen. Drone shots appear of the Phoenix and Tucson campuses.
Hashtag join ASDB with a QR code leading to ASDB Teamworks applications page. The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers. A shot from a basketball backboard reveals an empty gymnasium without any athletes playing. A huge playground appears with no children playing. A bird's eye view shows empty seats and an empty stage in a very large auditorium. The shot changes, revealing a track with no athletes ready to run. An empty hallway of trophies and plaques revealed no one in the hallway. Words on the screen read, "Our halls need you, so do tomorrow's leaders." In a flash montage, the words deaf, blind, leadership, sportsmanship appear on the screen, followed by the words hashtag join ASDB with a QR code leading to ASDB Team.
Working here at PDSD is so amazing because I see our students grow and graduate, and I'm inspired. Do you want to be inspired? Come work at PDSD.
Hope you enjoyed the game. Come get involved here at PDSD and ASTB. Become a coach, a teacher. Hey, you could even lead us to our next victory.
ASDB is looking for today's leaders and for tomorrow's leaders. Not just at school, but in life, work, and the world. How can you help us lead?
And here we go again. Starting it off easy. Malone. We do a three-piece. Fries on the side. Malone, 3, put him up. Intercepted now. Uh-oh, Robinson, solo dolo. Robinson putting 2 points on the board there. That score, by the way, folks, 38-7. Stewart signaling. Stewart at the Diets. Diets finding Stewart again. Look at the wingspan. No wonder they're called the Utah Eagles. Here's Keys. Keys getting his own rebound, looking for it at least. Not quite there. Malone able to bring it back. Malone, Fortunato, Robinson for 3, not there. Flores coming down with it. Stewart now. Stewart on Malone, vice versa, etc. And that's going to be a foul on number 4 as he was working against Nick Stewart. Here's Stewart inbounding for the Eagles. And by the way, they're in interior territory. Interesting choice there. Flores didn't want to pick up the ball. It'd be a backcourt violation, but in not doing so, he let Washington get a free turnover. A lateral motion from the ref lets me know something has happened. Here comes Keys now. Keys and Diets. What a duo. They both have blue shoes on. That's worth noting. I wonder how it affects their game. Stewart from the right wing. Recovered by Diets, and he's looking for him. Didn't realize Stewart was in motion there. That ball's out of bounds. Gonna make it Washington here. Another turnover. Not apple, not peach. Straight up basketball turnover. Malone. Fortunato looking for 3. Air. Look at Bashar with the rebound. Here comes Stewart. Diets. Looking for something serious across center court here. Keys was in that right wing. Keys looking to do it on its own. Just can't finalize the layup. Utah looking like they might just be short on some of the basketball fundamentals here. They can't be missing layups in a game like this. And Washington, of course, taking care of that turnover and putting some points up on the board, as they do. Into Flores in the paint. Flores wide open. Again, that's a basketball fundamental. You got to be able to make those close twos in the paint. Here's Robinson. Robinson looking to put it up. And we got some subs coming in, including number 21, Leo Riley. And number 3, Dimas Cepeda. Again, peep the shoes. Amongst all that, we're going to get a timeout called. See you in a sec. And here we go, back in play. Both the Cepeda brothers on the floor. The sum of their numbers, 3 and 15, is 18. I wonder what that means. Meanwhile, Riley looking for an open Utah teammate. Here comes Stewart. Stewart handing it over to Cepeda. Nobody directly on Malone. Looks like they're playing zone. They're playing the interior. Riley on Malone. Some very interesting mismatches, it looks like, on the defense-offense side here. And putting the ball up. Another 2 points for the Terriers. Bark, bark. Look who's coming into the game. About to be number 32. Michael McCullough. Here he comes, folks. Eagles flying into Terrier territory. Riley sinking his talons into the ball. Same with Stewart and the fake pass out over to Riley. Riley from 3. Interesting. With a gentle thrust of the hips, passerby able to narrowly avoid the basketball. As a result, though, it goes right into the doorway. Doorway with its first assist. Keys from 3. Rebounded. As I was saying, Doorway with its first assist of the tournament. Cepeda, Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking for something. Who's that? McCullough! You're going to want to remember that name. That's McCullough. And here we go. Utah putting some much needed points on the board there. 44-9. The score, Terriers up. By the way, referees doing a little ASL of themselves. You love to see it. Shout out to the referees. Inclusivity is key. Meanwhile, number 15, Orlando Zapeta, just doing it. Orlando bringing a little South Beach experience to the Eagles' nest. Through the hands of Stewart. Stewart's going to step out of bounds. It's okay, Stewart. Don't look down. Don't look up. Excuse me, do look up. We need to be optimists here. Glass half full, Mr. Nick Stewart. Now here comes Zapeta Fortunato for the Terriers. Gonzalez finding Fortunato in the wing. Orlando there. Fortunato putting it up into the hands of Nick Stewart. Stewart, you have a few men to beat here. He's going to wait for his team, head into the paint, driving. Stewart not able to put it up. Don't sulk, friend. You can do this. Yes, we can. Stewart on Orlando. Here's Riley now on Fortunato, completely losing him. And look at Dimas with the rebound, trying to get it again. Fortunato now. McCullough. Here's Gonzalez. Can't get past the sharp claws of the Eagles. Eagles, can they claw their way back to victory here? Here's Stewart. Stewart, few seconds left on the clock from downtown. So close. Oh my gosh. I don't know how my body would have physically reacted if Stewart had made that one. Take a look, folks. Southbound, traffic jam near the bleachers. I'll tell you why. The entire Phoenix Roadrunners team arriving. And look at that, no Jimmy Jammies for them. They're all in unison. Dark navy blue track wear. Love it. The Roadrunners, of course, prepping for a pretty serious game against the Idaho Raptors. I have yet to receive word from the Roadrunners coaching staff about what their official sound is. I know that the official sound for the Raptors team is rawr. Here come the Eagles. They're in Terrier territory. Oh my gosh, that ball deflected. Here's Fortunato trying to put it up, couldn't do it. Number 3 now, trying to put something going. And that's Dimas. That's an imperative in Espanol. Dimas, give me more. Dimas Zapeta. Here's Keys. Dimas, again. Dime más, tell me something good. Utah ball now, in Terrier territory. Stewart. Stewart. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. He doesn't want to be a Terrier. He wants to be an Eagle. He's blue for a reason. That score, by the way, folks, with just a minute elapsed in this fourth quarter, 50-12. I tell you what, Utah is not out of this. If they made a basket every 5 seconds, they could win this game. Stewart trying to get some magic cooking. It's Stewart, Dimas. Dime más. Tell me something. Here's Stewart now. Oh, snap. Fortunato looking for fortune and fame. Doesn't have it. Whistle's blown. Look at brick wall. Eastern. Here come the Eagles now. Oh, snap. Dimas showing up in this fourth quarter here. Literally, he attended the game. Here we go. Keys got the ball. Looking for an open man. That's Stewart. Stewart looking for something in the paint. Stewart, can you do it? Not quite there. I was really excited for that one. Anyways, back to Dimas. Dimas, of course, in the Eagles' nest. Fortunato can't get any fame or fortune going. Into the hands of Stewart. Stewart, Diets is alone in Terrier territory. No. Keys still trying to get something going. No. The Dogs are able to hold him off. Bark, bark. Good thing it's time. Good thing a timeout was called. I nearly just had a stroke. Stewart, looking like the Count of Monte Cristo, looking for revenge against those who have wronged him. That would be the Terriers. Terriers now. Into Eagles' nest. McCullough to Gonzalez. It's going to go the other way, though. The ref is doing a lateral motion. That's some sort of call I've yet to interpret. Here come the Eagles. Again, the Count of Monte Cristo. That's number 23, Nick Stewart, looking for revenge. Family, friends, all turned against him. Who can he trust? Oliver Keys. That's who. Number 4, Oliver Keys to the Count. The Count from 3. So close. The Count of Monte Cristo will return. Meanwhile, here come the Terriers. Terriers to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Fortunato. Fortunato finally finding that fame and fortune he's been longing for his entire life. And he found it here on the court. 56-12, Terriers up. Just about 3 minutes to go in this one. Here's Stewart, nearly got a three-point attempt, but it's gonna be Riley into the hands of Bashar. Excellent rebound, Bashar. Dimas, though. Over to Fortunato. Oh my gosh, what a catch. From three, Fortunato. Dimas on the rebound. Dimas putting some skills up from the post. Way short, Washington ball still in play. And there goes Bashar, number 24 from Utah, falling on it. Still gonna be Washington ball though. Some instructions from the Utah sideline. Watch number 32, that's McCullough. There he goes. It's gonna be a foul on number 3, Dimas Cepeda. It's unclear to me whether D is an imperative of the decir verb or the dar verb in Espanol. I'm not sure if Dimas is give me more or tell me more. Nevertheless, he's speaking. Stewart posting up for three, doesn't have it. Here comes Dimas. Give me more, tell me more, all of the above. He gets his own rebound. Into the hands of Oliver Keys. Another foul on number 3, Zapetas. His coach letting him know, please stop shooting in a straight line, shoot the arc. Here's Nick Stewart, about a minute to go in this one. Nick Stewart, again, the Count of Monte Cristo, looking for revenge against those who have wronged him. Pass into the paint, wrestled out. Inbound from Utah to the bleachers. Bleachers getting another assist on the day. Remember, if you're in the bleachers, you're in the splash zone. That's why they're painted blue. Back to the basketball game. Here's Zapeta to his brother, posting up. But it's picked up by McCullough. I told you, you're gonna wanna remember the McName, McCullough. About 20 seconds to go here. Loving the slight latency on the scoreboard. Gives this game a real authentic feeling. Here's Stewart, he's gonna run out the clock. We gotta give a big round of applause to both these teams, but particularly the Utah Eagles. They have played so hard this entire tournament. They literally left everything on the court. They're going home with no personal belongings, not even a carry-on. Great job to this Utah team. Again, some of those players you saw today. 23, Nick Stewart. 24, Bashar Kake. Number 32, John Dietz. Number 21, Leo Riley. Number 5, Jacob Merkley. Number 22, Keaton Heiner. And number 4, Oliver Keys, the Ebony and Ivory man. On the Washington side, some of the folks you heard and saw from number 2, Lorenzo Fortunato. Number 3, Dimas Cepeda. Number 4, Lawan Malone. Number 5, Kobena Whitestar. Number 11, Julian Robinson. 14,